It's all about the prom and grad makeup. Geez, if I looked this good on my grad, maybe I wouldn't have been sitting at the table all alone. So, like, do you want to dance? So we're going to start off with this Cetephil, and it is just a very basic moisturizer, good for sensitive skin, good for newborns, so that tells you how good it is for sensitive skin. Then we're going to use this HD primer by Makeup Forever, and then we're going to use this MAC paint, Sublime Nature, to prep the lids, because all y'all are going to get some nasty, oily, creasy lids if you don't use a primer. I definitely recommend investing in one of these. Urban Decay also has a really great primer, but check the paint pots out by MAC, they're pretty affordable. So now we're going to take this silver shadow and apply that all over the lid under the crease using a dense brush like the one I've got here. I use this pretty often in my tutorials. It's great for picking up a lot of product and just depositing it onto the lid, making sure it adheres, and because we use the base, it's going to stick really well. Then we're going to take this white shadow and apply that right over top. This is going to give your glitter a little bit more intensity, making it opaque. Now you're going to take this electric blue, it's a matte, and apply that to the outer corners using a brush with longer bristles. So as you can see, I've used this brush before in previous tutorials as well, and it just really helps with blending. Blending is very important with this look. Now we're going to take that same white shadow and use it as a brow highlight. So just make sure that you're using, again, a long hair bristle brush and apply that right under the brows. Then I'm going to take this matte black eyeshadow by Makeup Forever and apply that to the outer corners of the eye, and this is really going to give me that nice smoky effect. Again, the key is to blend it all in really nicely, and again I'm going to take my long hair bristle brush and use that to blend. Now we want to make sure that we get a good amount of pigment on here, so I'm going to go back in with my blue and go over the outer corners. It's all about layering and getting a nice opaque lid. So for my liner today, I'm going to be using a cake liner, and the benefits of this is that it delivers a long-lasting color and it doesn't fade throughout the day, and it looks pretty flawless and gives you nice defined eyes. It's also very precise, and I find it's more precise when using an angle brush. So as you can see, a lot of the shadow has fallen under. I mean, we're working with glitters and dark shadows. That's okay. You want to clean it up after. You do the eyes first, you do the concealing and foundation later. Now what I'm doing here is I'm just adding the liner to the inner corners of the eyes. You want to make sure you go all the way in. If you have very close set eyes, then skip this step. So now we're just going to fill in the brows. I find using a gray shadow is great for someone with black hair. You don't want to use a black or a dark brown because I find it ends up looking very unnatural. So use a gray. So now using a smaller brush, this is just like the brush we use for a crease, but smaller. We're going to take that and we're going to wrap the color all the way around the eye. So it's the same thing as what you did on the top, now we're doing it to the bottom. My camera kind of turned off when I was doing this, so this is a finished product. Hopefully you get the gist of how to accomplish it. And if you have any questions, please feel free to leave me a comment. So now we just want to apply some false lashes. These are pretty dramatic, they're great for grad. And you want to make sure after they're dried, you take your mascara and you run it through your natural lashes through the false lashes. So we're not really doing much concealing because she has amazing skin. We're just going to add a little bit of foundation and even up the skin tone. We're not going to do liner because we're running out of time. So you want to have a nice natural lip. You don't want to pull the focus away from the eyes. Just keep it nice and natural, and you can throw some gloss over top of that as well.
Where does hair and human eyelashes come from?
Usually like leg hair. Of course it's not leg hair. It's made from underarm hair. Come on people. It's got that velour-like texture because of the perspiration just gets soaked in there.
So you make your own lashes?
Not to brag or anything, but I'm lucky enough to be able to make all my own lashes. I grow enough hair for that. So now I'm just going to take my Elizabeth Arden Duo bronzer and apply that to her cheeks, and that's just going to give her a nice glow. You ready for grad?
If I had a good disposable income, I would wear wigs every day. A good quality wig.
This is pretty good. Look at that! And then just kind of like sweep it like that. Yeah.
I'm just gonna believe your artistic direction.
These are turning out really good. I'm actually sending these to Indian matrimonial sites and maybe Pakistani. I don't know, we'll see. It might be a little difficult to find a husband for her since she's already married and has a kid. Here's hoping for the best.
This can be so embarrassing when you say it's the internet. Okay, I'm a good sport.
Bam! There we have it. Beautiful prom grad makeup. I was lucky enough to have such a gorgeous canvas to start off with. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And also check out the new website I just created, shaynazadbeauty.com. I think it's pretty styling. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.